So, Dr. Williamson, I think it's important. Obviously, parents are a little bit worried. What are things that they can do to protect their kids?
So one big thing is to avoid plastic containers that are labeled 3, 6, or 7 on the bottom of the containers. So
just flip your container over, look at it. If it has those numbers, choose a different one or choose glass or some other type of container. I think it's interesting also. I want everyone to at least take a deep breath here, because we're not talking right now about one-time use. And people are going to sit here and think, oh my gosh, last night I ate a meal that was in this plastic container. This is what we could call building up over time, and if you're using these every single day, you have to worry about it. Look, when it comes to things even like baby sippy cups and all the other containers, are you telling parents now to use steel and glass and just avoid plastics altogether?
So from sometimes it's just not purely functional, right? Can you imagine a baby drinking from a steel sippy cup, right? Not so great for the teeth. Fortunately, sippy cups and baby bottles are much more closely regulated than any other plastic. So at this point in time, granted we don't have data as much as we'd like, we are not concerned about the plastics that are in those. They seem to be safe.
Really, that's great.
Yeah. That being said, the American Academy of Pediatrics does recommend to avoid getting baby bottles or sippy cups overly hot. So don't put them in the microwave.
And most plastics now that are produced now will be marked, correct?
Yes, yes, that is true. If it's unmarked, it may still be 3, 6, and 7. It may be from the BPAs or the PFCs, but if it's really old, it just was not marked. At this point, everyone should be marked. I encourage everyone here and at home, especially parents, to look at all of your plastic Tupperware at home, look at the bottom side of it, and if it has the numbers 3, 6, or 7, just throw those away. And then 2 other things, food dyes. If your kid's tongue is turning blue with their candy, there's probably chemicals in there that they really shouldn't have.
Read the ingredients. And if you start reading, there's all these red number this, yellow number that, I would choose a different product. That's just me. Look at that, red 40, yellow 5 and 6, blue 1. I'm sorry, but when I eat food, I don't want to eat blue 1.
You don't.
Red 40, it sounds like a football play. Yellow 5, 6, blue 1. That's not food.
Can't throw it away.
Yeah. And last but not least,
you'll always hear a pediatrician say, eat real food, eat fruits and veggies. Fresh and frozen is going to be best. Obviously, fresh tastes the best. Frozen is also safe, but try to avoid canned when you can.
Do you think the FDA is listening to your concerns and taking the steps needed to move in the right direction with this issue?
I think they have traditionally listened to the American Academy of Pediatrics, being that we are advocates for children from a health standpoint. This is the beginning of a conversation, and the AAP is a very strong advocate. So I can't say yes to that point, but I think we're going to be heading in that direction.
This is a battle we are all going to be fighting for a while, and I just would encourage everyone out there watching, whether you're a parent or not, to just start paying attention to not just the food you're eating, but the containers and everything else that they come in, because I think we've been a little bit blind to this issue, and I feel like we're at this really important moment in our history as a country. Are we going to put our health first? Well, and I hate to say it, but health first, or in some ways profits first. I think we need to come together and industry and
absolutely,
and people and American Academy of Pediatrics. I'm so proud of you all as an organization for now addressing it, because it matters. We
have to address it. We know certain disease states, autoimmune diseases, certain endocrine problems, certain cancers are on the rise, and we don't know exactly why, but potentially there's something here that could be causing it. Why wouldn't we be more proactive, look at it, make changes, and obviously protect our kids?
Absolutely. So when you know better, you do better. So we have the research, we know better. Now it's just time to do better.
Dr. Williamson, thanks so much for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.